I'm Eric.
And I'm Aldo.
We are the P&W Coffee Bros, and today we are at Compass Coffee in Washougal, Washington. Aldo, what do you think of the vibe here?
The vibe is chill. We have some rustic furniture. It feels to me like an uptown, downtown.
Uptown, downtown?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
upscale in a way, but we are in a downtown place where you got to park on the street. At least the parking was free.
I do feel like it's upscale, and for me, I feel like I was in a different world. It's comfortable, it's warm. What would you say about the lighting?
It is more toned down. It's darker than some of the other places, but it's friendly. It's a little bit artsy in some spots.
Upscale and fancy those are great words.
Compared to Washougal, Washington.
Don't diss on Washougal.
Sorry, Washougal.
It's so comfortable, but it's also
Fancy leather.
Yeah,
Couches.
leather couches. Every piece of furniture is kind of well thought out.
We've got a large amount of square footage and still little nooks to have small, intimate spaces. We have the long bench where people can be right next to each other. There's a long table.
Yeah, there's a community table, and that bench is very nice. This space that we're in right now is a personal little space. Right across from us is another personal little space. It's a little bit bigger with some benches. Those don't look super comfortable. Every single corner of this place has a very nice, comfortable, personal space that you can get into and feel like you're in an intimate spot with a buddy.
It's got the floor-to-ceiling windows on two different sides, so you've got natural lighting coming in from both ends of this large space.
Part of the vibe is how they make us feel, right? This guy is great. He was personable, answered all my questions, talked to me about the origins of this coffee, which I'll tell you about in a few minutes. And he got so busy talking to me that he kind of forgot what he was doing. And I did the same thing, and I like that. It makes me feel at home, makes me feel like I'm valued.
I like that he knew a lot about the beans, and Compass Coffee is a local roaster.
Did he remember your name?
He did. He asked for my name.
Yes. One thing about the vibe is they have some really nice, comfy, cozy music going on in the background. But I'll be honest with you, it's a little loud for me. That's a personal thing.
It's upbeat.
That's nice. The temperature in here, how does it feel?
It's on the cool side, but maybe that's fine. I run a little cool.
I feel actually pretty comfortable.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Just me.
So let's talk about the coffee. They had one drip option, or they had a pour over option. Maybe almond, maybe chocolate. I'm trying to get better at tasting the notes. A little bit of a sweetness, like a honey kind of smell. It was $4.50 for a 16 ounce. They do give me one free refill, which is nice. The price is a bit high.
Mine was a little expensive too. Cortado for $5.25. If you want a different kind of milk, that's an extra $1. So after a tip, I spent $7.
Wow. Mine is called the Turi Hamwe. It's from Burundi. I think he said it's the name of the farmer. He said they try to honor the farmers and the origin of the coffee. Check out the website. They got a lot of really good coffee that you can buy. They also have subscriptions on their website. What about your coffee? What about your
I haven't tasted it yet, so I'm going to taste it.
Okay.
One thing is that it's beautiful. The barista did an amazing job with the art, and it's impressive because it's coconut milk, and so that's not the easiest thing to do. But let's see how it tastes. It's sweetened a little bit. I forgot to mention that they have a special syrup here that's sweetened with this turbinado sugar that they have as a signature. Now, this got cardamom in it because I like cardamom. And I went ahead and took a little risk and had him put that in there. And so it's not bad. It's not too sweet. And I would say it tastes delicious. And it's beautiful. It does come with sparkling water, but I did have to ask for it.
You like your cortado? I like my black coffee. It just might be a little bit on the spendy side.
It is, but it's above and beyond pretty.
We're gonna go over the menu and the pricing now.
The menu wasn't the greatest selling point here because there's no at-a-glance on the wall.
Yeah, they did have 2 or 3 gluten-free options from a bakery in, I think you said in Portland, called Jim. Those pastries and baked items they have up there are fresh. There just aren't very many options.
I saw some breakfast options. There's a breakfast burrito or something. And
so this is a quick addition to the video. The menu, we didn't give it enough credit. You can come here and get several different things. Matchas, lattes, smoothies, several different kinds of teas and NA wine. And then the thing that really caught my attention was how good the breakfast items looked when I saw them coming out on the counter. So you can come here and get a lot of good things. The menu is actually really, really nice. I think the problem for Aldo and I is that we like to see a visual representation of the menu on the wall that we can admire and critique. And there was nothing to critique, so I think it soured us on the menu a little bit. Amenities. Let's talk about the amenities. Did you check out the bathroom yet?
I did. I like the bathroom. It is clean. It has a coat hook. It has a little table.
Ooh.
It felt welcoming. I like that it's roomy.
Was there just one bathroom back there?
Yeah, it's one bathroom, unisex. The entire place has good wheelchair access.
Do they have a place, like a table, specific for wheelchairs?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Does any place actually?
Sorry to interrupt. I ended up making myself a pour over.
Okay.
I just figured I'd give you a shot.
Oh, awesome.
Maybe try it. Yeah.
A literal shot.
So which one is?
They're
is it?
both. So this is the Hafi from Burundi.
Okay.
A little more like tart apple. Honey covered apple is like how I always like to think of it.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you guys are so welcome. I was like, I haven't had a pour over in a really long time, and you should.
Pour over. I haven't had a pour over in a long time either.
Okay, this is kind of a big deal. All of a sudden, after that one taste, this is different.
Yeah.
This is really good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If you do pour over right,
Oh my goodness.
it's good.
You can taste like the fruitiness in there, like the honey, like maybe apricot, maybe apple. It's so light. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look how light that is. This is probably the best cup of coffee I've had, and it took me one quick sip to realize that.
The lighter roast coffees have preserved more of the flavor. The darker roast kind of roasts out some of that, and so
Wow.
it's showing here.
It's called the Hafi. It says anaerobic natural bourbon, the remotest of the remote.
Really gourmet coffee.
I'm gonna have to read about this when I get home. Elevation 5,600 feet. Country, again, Burundi. This changes everything.
This says something
This is so
about the
good.
service too, because when you were asking about what coffees they had to offer, the other option, it was this pour over, and the barista just on his own initiative decided to offer a sample. Haven't had that happen before.
No, that's never happened.
Now you
I'm
feel like
kidding.
an honored guest.
I do. I feel like an honored guest.
Yeah, this customer service
How about
is
cheers?
above and beyond. Nice.
Amenities. We were on amenities. Okay, Wi-Fi.
It was at 50 to 60 megabits per second. It's not bad for a public place,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't want it at home.
As far as plugins go, we're in this back corner that has, there are these two really nice personal spaces. There are no plugins back here. Now, along this bench here, this shared bench here with these 5 or 6 tables, there's one every 5 feet or so all the way down that bench. So that bench is the place to be
Yeah.
if you want to bring your laptop. So a good place to come with your laptop and chill for a while. They have a really nice, really clear
Yeah.
website. And you can also order like coffee subscriptions. So you can have coffees, sent to your house every month.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Also, you can order your drink online. I saw a pickup counter over there.
Nice. Order online, come pick it up. Let's talk about pet peeves. There's nothing here that really bothers me. If I had to nitpick, the music is a little bit too loud for me, and there are no plugins back here where we are. I guess the only other thing is that the prices are a little bit higher than I'm used to paying. The pour over is $7.
You're paying not as much for the bean being better, or maybe that's it, but you're also paying for the barista actually putting the work into pouring
Right, you're
into the
paying-
pour over process.
Aldo, you got any pet peeves?
Like you, I don't have a lot that I can really complain about. I can be really picky, and the one thing I would be picky about is the menu.
You can be really picky, Aldo.
I can.
Time for the verdict. Aldo, what do you got?
I really like this place. We have a local connection, amazing service, amazing coffee. There's not a lot they did wrong, and I feel welcome here. And so it's one of the better places I've been. It's at least a 4.8 for me.
Well, pick a number, man. How many
I
coffee
hate to say
cups?
4.9, but let's just give 4.8.
This place is going to get my best rating yet.
Oh.
I'm giving it a 4.9. I have no problem with that. The vibe here is amazing. Right when you walk in the door, you feel like you're in a different world. The service was out of this world, and that was some of the best coffee I've tasted yet. My pet peeves were just nitpicks. I like this place. I will come back to this place. I will bring people here.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic, to be honest.
I have second thoughts on my final verdict. I really think we deserve, or Compass Coffee deserves, a 4.9.
So a solid 4.9 coffee cups. The longer we stay here, the more we like the place.
Yeah.
I think we were better today.
Maybe I wanted to change that last part. I don't know. Sometimes doesn't sound right to me. Like we don't have time for you.
But I think if you just said, thanks for joining us, subscribe to our channel and watch the freaking video.
Thanks for joining us.
What am I going to do? I'll just wave. Okay, so let's do it again.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Okay, I think that's great.